I did a couple of these last year. I think I did my top 10 South Park episodes and my top 10 King of the Hill episodes. So I thought I'd do my top 10 Bob's Burgers episodes, because who doesn't love Bob's Burgers? It's probably like my third favourite show on TV. I'm talking about TV. I'm going to put it on in the background so I can read a few descriptions maybe. And yeah. So I've got a list. I've also got some honourable mentions. I've got the titles of each episode I think is brilliant. I've also got what season it is and what episode. And you know what? It was really hard because so many of them are so good. You hear that? You hear the Disney Plus? Okay, so we're going to start off in 10th place. And we have The Wolf of Wonderwolf. But it's actually The Wolf of Wharf Street. That is the name of the episode, and it is season 8, episode 3. And I just love a Bob's Burgers Halloween episode. I just think they're really good. I think they're kind of like, everyone loves them in the kind of fandom, but I think that one in particular, just because like Bob is going doolally on his pain pills, Teddy is dressed as a nurse, Tina's dressed as Linda, you've got the fish odors, is it Randy the cameraman? And it's just really funny, like, and then Teddy chasing Bob with that table on his back, hilarious. So that is my 10th place. And then in 9th place we have Tina auditioning for The Boys for Now finale, which is called Boys for Now for Now. And it's the fact that Tina dresses up like a boy, and then like she's wearing that stupid wig, and she's in the queue, and she keeps like meeting people and like fantasizing about them, and it's just so funny. Like I love a Tina heavy episode, probably because I'm a girl and like I've been a teenage girl, so I really love a Tina centric episode on Bob's Burgers. Definitely, they're up there for me. And I really like all the Boys for Now episodes as well, just because, like, if you ever loved a boy band when you're a kid, like you get it, like you feel it. So yeah, definitely that is season 9, episode 1, and it's just Tina being Tina, falling in love constantly. Okay, so in 8th place we have Song of the Wharf Horse, and it is season 4, episode 22, and it takes place over, I think the season 4 finale in the first episode of season 1, and it's where Calvin tries to kill Fish Odor and Bob. And it's just, tying him up, his girlfriend Fanny, and that song that she sings, and her and Tina being like, shopping, and then Tina locking herself to that horrible Mr. Goiter horse, and then take the turtle boat, that's the fastest. Like, I think that could almost have been the original movie. The plot for that episode is so good. So yeah, that's in 8th place for me in my top Bob's Burgers episode. And yeah, so yeah, the Song of the Wharf Horse, or yeah, definitely. And then we have my 7th place video. My 7th place episode, which is season 4, episode 14, Uncle Teddy. And it's Teddy babysitting the kids, because Teddy's an idiot. But he's not an idiot. It's all going really well until Tina does the teenage girl thing and sneaks out. It's Jonas crying over his moped, Tina getting arrested by the ranger and going to ranger jail, Teddy thinking they can cover all of this up, and then Tina and Linda finding them at the beach. It's a great episode, and that is season 4, episode 14. And that was just Uncle Teddy. I think there should be more Teddy babysitting episodes. Does anybody else agree? Okay. And in 6th place, we have Mazeltina, which is season 4, episode 13, where Tina steals Tommy's bat mitzvah and has a great time. And I just think that is so good, because Tina deserves have a party, and she deserves to be spoiled. She works hard, god damn it. And Tammy deserves all the karma she gets because she's a horrible person. So I think that all worked out for the best. And when they're stuck in the head, Louise and Tammy, and Louise's whole idea was to pour the guacamole out of Tammy's nose to look like she has snot coming out of her nose. Love it. Very funny. And then Bob getting annoyed because he always gets left on his own. No, it's Gene that episode, and he gets left on his own and he's just feeding people raw burgers. Very funny. Okay. Again, I love a Tina-centric episode. And Tina doing like the party planner stuff. Very, very funny. Okay, so we have episode 5 now. My 5th favourite Bob's Burgers episode is Adventures in Chinchilla City, which is season 5, episode 15. Which, again, it's pretty kid-centric, heavy episode. It's got a little bit of teen drama. It's got Bob and Linda cheating at that quiz, but it's mainly the chinchilla and like how obsessed Louise and like Henry Haver's little brother are about this chinchilla, and the fact that he's called Atlas slash Shinobu instead of Princess Little Piddles. It's just so funny, and that's season 5, episode 15. And it also makes me want a chinchilla because he's so fluffy, he's a little ball. And they used to have chinchillas at the pet store near me, and they got rid of them. And when I used to go shopping, I used to like park up and just like go in to look at the chinchillas because I would love one, but my cat would eat it, so I can't have one. Okay. Diddly-dee. We've got my 4th place Bob's Burgers episode, Burger Boss, which is a classic. I think it's the first episode we get to meet Daryl, who is a recurring nerdy character, and I love him. And that is season 2, episode 4. And like, I think this one should really be called Bob Sucks with an X, because Jimmy Pesto knows Bob steals his thunder at that game. Bob goes absolutely crazy again. Bob with the pain pills. So we've got 2 Bob on pain pills episodes in my top 10. Might tell you a little bit about me, but I think it's just really funny. And Jimmy Pesto's antics at the yacht club, and Linda thinking they're all having sailing lessons. And none of it makes any sense. If anybody's got any questions about Bob's Burgers, throw them in the chat. Okay, so 3rd place for Bob's Burgers. My favourite episodes, we've got Carpe Museum, the field trip to the museum, season 3, episode 2, and the first appearance, I believe, of Regular Size Rudy, who is one of my favourite characters. I love Regular Size Rudy, and the fact he's regular size. One day I think we should get to see Small Rudy, or Pocket Size Rudy. It's Pocket Size Rudy, isn't it? So you've got Zeke loving boobs, you've got Henry Haver and Tina believing the other one is nerdier. It's just a classic all around good episode. You've got Linda and her chanting outside the museum, and that is not going well. Her chanting getting like totally out of hand. Right. Okay, so 2nd place. Broadcast Wagstaff School News, season 3, episode 12. I'm doing it for you, Tina, and it's like Zeke just pooping everywhere because he's the butler. And then you got Baby Bobby, which is Jane dressed up as Bob, which is hilarious. And Tina in her green jacket on the green screen, not understanding why it doesn't work. It's just classic. I just love it so much. I think the thing is with Bob's Burgers is it's still like kind of wholesome and realistic, even though it's a cartoon. Like, it doesn't go off the deep end like Family Guy or South Park. And I think that's one of the things that makes it so good. It's a bit like King of the Hill that way. It's like quite grounded in reality. Okay, so for honorable mentions, I'm going to mention all the Halloween episodes. And probably the movie. I really liked the movie when it came out. I thought that was really good. I went to go see it in the cinema. I think the day it came out, there was just us and like one other couple, and I wore my Bob's Burgers t-shirt I had at the time. and the girl was the other couple who we didn't know. She was dressed as Tina, which I thought was really funny. And I've actually watched the movie, I want to say 3 or 4 times since, just because I enjoyed it so much. It says I can add a sticker. No, I'm not gonna try best sandwich you can make. But I will tell you my favourite episode of Bob's Burgers in the top spot. We have Boys for Now, Season 3, Episode 21. The concert where Louise realises she has a crush on Boo Boo and he stows away in the laundry hamper. And it's just really funny. It's just really funny. I really like that one. And Tina being obsessed and Louise trying to get over it, and then at the same time, like the B story is Jane tablescaping, I believe, and then you got Zeke in there with his like weird cousin. It's a classic episode. But yeah, those are my top 10 Bob's Burgers episodes. You can see I highlighted the titles and stuff. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.